We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And so here is Houston. It's a 5-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. We've got Boris Diaw, also Ginobili out there, West out there with Mills, and it's Simmons in at the shooting guard position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Shot clock at 3. Brewer's shot is off. Spurs leading by 5. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now here's Thornton. Not a lot of room. San Antonio with the rebound. And they're on the break. Here's Ginobili, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And for Manu Ginobili last season, not his best. Down in every measurable category since his rookie year. He's 37, myriad of injuries. You know, but Greg, there's still something so special about that player.
Yeah, I mean, so much of his game is about movement. And Kevin, after 13 full seasons and factor in all of the international competition, you're going to have to start to show some wear and tear, and that's been the case for Manu.
Excellent point. He played 4 pro years overseas before the NBA. Lawson drives in. That's good.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And Simmons kicks to Mills. Diaw, the screen. Jumper off the screen. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs.
You know, guys, getting back to Ginobili, the most concerning part about last year centers around his shooting. Down in field goal, 3-point, and free throw percentage. Just could not find the mark all season long.
Diaw with it. Jones covering. Diaw dishes to Mills. Fires from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw. And it's a 12-point Spurs lead.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
And looking forward for Ginobili, he may have to reshape his game a little bit. Less commotion overall to try and reduce turnovers. Maybe accepting more of a toned-down role versus the catalyst role that he's really enjoyed over the course of his career.
Here's Simmons. Diaw, the screen. Kicks to Mills. It's stolen by Lawson. And now Brewer running the floor all by himself.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And he gets it to go. 6 points for Ty Lawson.
Definitely doing his part because he's made his share of clutch buckets here in the fourth.
And the call will be against Ty Lawson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Spurs making a switch here. Leonard's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Howard's checked in for Capella. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. West, right side. And Jones pulls it down. Rockets trail by 6. On the wing, Thornton. He's covered by Ginobili. Howard, the pass to Thornton. Back to Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Lawson. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
And the Spurs with some changes. Duncan comes in for West, and LaMarcus Aldridge is subbed in for Boris Diaw. James Harden, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Howard setting the pick for Harden. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Duncan. And now the fast break, Ginobili with the ball. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Harden kicks to Jones. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Tim Duncan picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. It's rebounded by Houston. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harden dishes to Howard. And some nice passing there by Houston. Beverly wide open. Cans it from downtown.
The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 4. There's 1:26 left to play here in the fourth. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Parker kicks to Aldridge. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 6. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth. Here is Harden. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought him back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're up by 4. 1:09 left here in the fourth quarter. 1:09 left to play here in the fourth. Duncan, a screen to the paint, puts up the baby hook. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Dwight Howard.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on it.
Rockets trail by 5. 56 seconds left in the game. There's a screen. And Beverly kicks to Harden. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
No problem for him there. You just know what the result's going to be when he steps to the line in a tight game like this.
Clark, a big-time possession here.
Tell you what, their hearts have to be racing right now.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Houston now. They're on a...
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Harden against Ginobili. Yes!
Man, they're getting a fantastic effort from James Harden right now.
Timeout Spurs.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
Yeah, and in this case, you debate often. You hear guys debate whether to take a 2 for the tie or a 3 to win. In my case, with this situation, I think you go hard inside and see if you can get a good shot in close.
Pass to Aldridge. And Jones sends it back, and he gets it back. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, James, no doubting a terrific win. Given the tough battles out here tonight and the competitive nature of this matchup, what does this win mean to you?
It meant a lot. We wanted to come out here and play with some energy. And guys made shots defensively. It was a gutsy win for us.
Mission accomplished, James. Thanks for the time. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.
I thought this performance he needed to deliver, Ernie. He needed this game. You look at how he's been playing recently, and this was huge for him to come out and have a great night. You can really tell a lot about a player, how they break out of a slump. He responded exactly the way he needed to.
That was the James Harden we've come to know and love, a player that brings nothing but fear to players that have to guard him. I've said this for a while now. He's the best one-on-one player in the NBA. And even if it's not a one-on-one situation, even if you throw the kitchen sink at him, he still gets the job done. It's the confidence, the drive, and the spirit that makes James Harden a superstar.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed